welcome back to my channel. Today, I am kind of in a little bit of a ranty mood. So this article came out a few weeks ago. I know I should have touched on it a few weeks ago, but I didn't. From a company called Byrdie. And they came out with the best of 2024. So you can kind of already see why I'm starting to have an issue already. It is the middle of 2024. And we are already deciding to determine what is the best of 2024 already, when it is the middle of 2024. And they say something about like these being the best and brightest of the year, and I got some thoughts. I got a lot of thoughts. So before I continue, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, whatever you can afford. And if you're not a fan of my videos, I will see you on the way out. Bye. Okay, so before we get started, for primer today, I used the Instree Blue Protector. And we used Covergirl pencil and e.l.f. brow gel. So I did all of that first because that's kind of boring. It's not as fun to like watch me try and perfect my eyebrows. Like not as fun of a video. But I got a few points about this one because it is, first off, I am already like having some qualms with that. It is only the middle of the year. Like right now I'm filming, it's July, and I think they put this list out like mid-June, something like that. And it's mid-June. The article came out mid-June. It's not the end of the year. I understand at the end of the year saying what was the best and brightest and amazing. I mean, even those are kind of like super rigged because you'll get products that, you know, had been out for only like 2 or 3 weeks and were the best of 2023 last year, which totally believable. Definitely not like paid for sponsors or anything. Definitely not. Who said that? Could not be, was not me. But if I was to say something, definitely think that someone paid to have some of those items on the list. Because some of them weren't even that great to begin with. Either weren't the best of the best, or just, I don't know, it was not out long enough for, you know, to really truly be the best of 2024. I understand, like, or 2023. I was talking about other articles, but, you know, there's a difference between, like, something being really good and something being the best out of everything. And I just feel like this has come out a little too early. And one of the phrases they said in this was, it is the innovations from this year. So innovations from this year that these products are from. Innovations of this year. Here, let me mention a few of these innovations from this year. The Charlotte Tilbury Setting Spray. How long has that thing been out? Definitely did not come out this year. For certain did not come out this year. I remember trying to stock those when I worked at Sephora, and that was 2 years ago. So obviously, it is definitely not an innovation of this year. I'm pretty sure they've kept the same formula for years and years on end at this point, because why mess with a good thing? I mean, the Tilbury spray is good. I highly doubt they reformulated at this point. So what is so innovative and new about this product? The House Labs Foundation. That came out 2 years ago. Definitely not an innovation of this year. And yes, I get it. It's a very popular product. People really like some of these products. But that does not mean that it is a product of this year, like an innovation of this year. If we're gonna go off innovations of this year, actually like find stuff that came out this year and talk about those. Because a lot of like interesting and innovative products came out this year. Innovative formulas. And then, what else? The Huda powder. Like the setting powder that has been a fan favorite for years at this point got put on the list. And I'm sitting there like, there's no freaking way that this is new. Okay, yes, it did get reformulated. I'll give you that. It did get reformulated. So if we're talking about reformulation, yeah, it got reformulated this year. Might be better than ever. But I feel like the only thing they did to the reformulation was they took out the scent. Other than that, it seems like the same powder. And that, I don't know, I don't feel like that's innovative in any way. And then, what else came out? Oh, the Say Glow liquid that can be used as a highlighter, primer, like base, whatever. Glow, the Say Glow. Those have been out for a while. There are 50 million glowy products on the market that could have been chosen for this, and they ended up not using. So I don't understand how that is considered newly innovative. The theme for this section that I'm talking about is all these products are not, in my opinion, super new. Sure, if we're counting the reformulation, the Huda product is new per se. But it's not really that new. So, whatever, however you want to put that, I can give it to, that one I can give to them if they really want to argue it. So fine by that. What about the Fenty sticks? The Fenty sticks? Those came out in, I believe, 2014 when Fenty launched her brand to begin with. Like, the Fenty glow sticks were, not glow sticks, sorry, the Fenty matchsticks have been out forever. And yes, they expanded the range about 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago, y'all. They're definitely not, I'm sorry, I like the Fenty matchsticks. Do not get me wrong, the Fenty matchsticks are good. They're nothing new. They're stick highlighters, contours, like there's a lot of cream stick products out there that, yes, like I said, love the Fenty ones, but I also know that there's like better stuff out there at this point. And the Fenty sticks may not be as innovative. Plus, they took away that magnetic packaging. You know, where you could stick all the Fenty sticks together? They took away that packaging. But it's not magnetic anymore. How is that innovative? How are we finding that innovative? But not the full point there. Not the full point there. All right. And then the Dior face palette. How long has the Dior face palette been out? It has been out so long. This is not new. This is not innovative. Do they have the... And look, these are some products I like. Some products I do like. But the Dior Fenty sticks are nothing new. Nothing new. Like, I would not sit there and be like, this is the newest, most innovative highlighter. I am sure that you can find something for the same... for a lower price with the same like quality, because the Dior ones are great, and if you like a bougie moment, like a little splurge moment, they are amazing, but they're not new. They're not innovative in any way whatsoever. It's a highlighter palette. If you are into makeup, like really into makeup, you've seen highlighter palettes before. It's not... Shoot, Manny MUA's Lunar Beauty just came out with a quad that looks exactly like the Dior. I mean, it's circular pans and blah, blah, blah. But, like, it's the same colors. It's the same dang colors. Pretty much. So, I don't know why this one is considered new and innovative when other brands have put out the same crap at similar, like, quality. And they actually are new. And the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow sticks, those things have been out for freaking ever. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of them. I don't think they produce enough pigment, but they are not made for my kind of makeup, I would say. Definitely more for the get up and goes, definitely not for me who likes to take my time and use quite a bit of product. But it's not innovative. There's so many, like, last year alone, I think Rare and both Fenty put out eyeshadow sticks. They're not that innovative. And Bobbi Brown's is definitely maybe one of the first, but is definitely not innovative in 2024. And then the Clinique Almost lipstick. Guess what color? Black Honey. I'm pretty sure most of y'all's grandmothers had that lipstick when it came out. Like, that one is definitely not a new product in the slightest. Holy crap. Who are they kidding? You know what? I am just trying to decide if they think we're dumb or they really don't know anything about makeup. That they really don't know anything, and that they found these products and were like, oh, these are so innovative, we need to put them on a list. But they've never tried makeup before. Like, these are people who have never looked at makeup before. And I say to people who have never played with makeup or only have played with, like, what's popular on like TikTok and YouTube, why are you writing an article about, like, innovative makeup from 2024? And I looked it up because I wanted to make sure it is innovations of 2024. Because I didn't want to look stupid coming on here complaining, and then they're like, oh, innovations up to 2024. No, it says innovations to 2024 in 2024. So I don't know what to say about that. They're not new in any sense. And then some of them are dinosaurs, and then some of them are little babies. They're new to the game. They're very new to the game. Very, like, baby products that have barely been on the market. And you know what? I get it. It's the best of 2024. I feel like they should have gotten a little bit more time to, cook with the population before we start naming it the best of 2024. And like I said, some of these products I really like. And you know what? If they put this out at the end of the year, I would have been like, congratulations. I actually think that is actually really great. So, like, the Supergoop tent, that came out like a few months ago. I bought it during the Sephora sale in like April. That's not super old. And of course this article was probably being written for like quite a while. So from April to June, that's not a ton of time if you think about it. Like, that's not a ton of like time to let that marinade with the population. So I don't know. That, like I said, if this had been at the end of the year and they had told me that had been one, I would have been like, congratulations, perfect, beautiful, stunning, amazing. You, like, that is a good product. I feel like it's too young. Or the e.l.f. bronzing drops, those have not been out for long periods of time, and from what I've heard, because I don't really use bronzing drops, I've heard they're not even that great. That they're kind of just mid. That they like break apart on your skin and they don't stay the way you want them to. And that's not great for a product. Like, no one wants patchy bronzing drops. Not in the slightest. And then the ABH brow gel, the new Brow Freeze brow gel, not in the pot. Like, it's a stick gel, kind of like this, like in a tube. And that one got innovative. First off, I have gone to like look at the product myself because I was curious. Wasn't gonna buy it, If y'all, if you know, you know. But I don't really have great thoughts about ABH as a brand, personally. But, you know, it's just... first off, it smells. Like, horribly smells. Like, rancid smell. So that already turns me off really hard to the brand, to the product. But no one has talked about it. No one is out there praising ABH's name for this product. Like, I have not seen any, like, big push for the ABH brow gel. No one I watch, no one I read from, nothing. No one is talking about that ABH brow gel. So obviously, it cannot be that good if no one wants to talk about it. I'm sorry. When people find good products, they share. Because they want to promote it for a multitude of reasons. It didn't become like a viral product. It didn't sell out. Like, I didn't see it sell out anywhere. It's still on shelves. Like, and it is such a baby product that I don't totally believe. I don't totally believe that is like the best of the best. The Refi mascara or the Refi mascara, whatever the actual name of it is, I don't totally believe that one's a great one either. First off, I feel like Refi has been doing a lot of like kitschy things to get their products out there, and that like they're doing like weird things to catch people's attention. And one of them is that mascara wand. That mascara wand looks like a Venus flytrap. And that's the polite way I'm going to put that. Or maybe not the polite way, but I don't know. The way I am going to put that. And it's, from what I've heard, it's just an okay mascara. I didn't bother with it because, first off, I try not to buy, like, high-end mascaras anymore. But I mean, if I don't hear anything good or anything life-changing about something, that it's just a good mascara, and you're charging me, like, non-drugstore prices for it, no thank you. And it came out pretty recently, so I don't know what to tell you on that. Like I said, I feel like I would feel better about some of these, like, newer products if they hadn't come out, like, a month or two ago. Or the Makeup by Mario palette, the new one, the neutrals, or I think they look more like cool tones, but the neutrals palette, that one got on the list. I don't know how that got on the list, but that got on the list. Oh yeah, because everyone else liked it but me. Forgot about that. I forgot I was the weird one on that scenario. Still, I don't think it's an innovative palette in the sense, and of course it came out very recently. I feel like new product, like baby products, it's not like these came out in January. These came out like when, like, they came out like a month or two before the actual article came out. So I feel like that's very suspicious, because some of these products, of course, have their own merit and can handle on their own, and then some products I feel like are just paid to be there. Like, they paid enough money to convince someone on the team that this is an actual good product. And that's not fair to all the products that actually are good out there. And like I said, I feel like they're treating us like we're either dumb or they really just don't know anything about makeup. And that's fine. And look, I'm not trying to gatekeep here. Whatever's good is good. I am just saying, if you're going to make a list like this, maybe you should have put it out later. Later would have been better. And then some of these products I didn't even hear about, like I haven't heard about at all, or I've not seen great things about them. Because, okay, the Say Drops, for example. Like, everyone wanted them, they went viral for some reason. Good on them. But I tried those in store. Those were not great. Like, no, like, they just kind of disappeared after a while, and that was kind of the consensus of a lot of, like, my coworkers and people I watched, is that it didn't really last on the skin. And I get it, if you're a no makeup girly, like, maybe that is what you want, for it to disappear after a while, but I felt like the, like, no makeup look still, like, wanted, I don't know, the glowiness to last for a while. I would think, like, you would want it to last a while if you're paying that kind of money for it. Jeez. The glow just doesn't stick. And then the e.l.f. bronzing drops, like I said, I heard break apart. The ABH brow gel, didn't hear anything about it. Super bad. And honestly, like, I love the Fenty sticks, but I haven't heard about them in forever. Like, no one talks about them anymore. On top of that, I don't actually know a ton of people who like them anymore. Like, they have nostalgia about it, but I think there's, like, other products out there that people are enjoying more nowadays. And that's fine. Like I said, I enjoy them, but would I say they're the most reached for thing in my collection? No. Honestly, I'm surprised these didn't make it, considering the product Olympics that was going on. Just ridiculous. And do not get me wrong, there are products I like on this list, and I will fully admit that there are products I like on this list, like the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I have liked that one for actually quite a bit of time. It's expensive, and I don't buy it as much anymore, but it's good. I feel like it actually makes my makeup last all day. So great on that product. But the Supergoop tint, I really like that. I've actually gotten a few family members into it because they enjoy the product. The product is decent. Like, it's a good SPF tinted moisturizer. Good tinted moisturizer. The Huda powders, actually, I'm using one right now. I like the Huda powders, especially this, like, cherry blossom color. I feel like this cherry blossom color just really brightens my eyes, but in a subtle way, because I have pink powders, and I enjoy those pink powders when I want, like, a real blushy look under my eyes, but these just brighten and set. I feel like these are like your cement on your makeup, on keeping your makeup alive throughout the day. Just solid product. Keeps everything in place, and I appreciate that a lot. And then the Fenty sticks. Like the Fenty sticks. Are they the thing I reach for the most? Not all the time. But they're good. And I enjoy them when I use them. So, decent products. And then the Dior palette. I told you, like, they give a beautiful glow. They're great on not just people with, like, my skin type, or like smoother skin types. They also go really well on more mature skin. They look beautiful on mature skin. But there were a lot of products on that list I did not like, or I have tried, or I have not seen good reviews about. And I don't know how these makeup lists keep picking things that are not, either are just TikTok famous or are not good. I've never heard anyone say a good thing about them. Okay, House Foundation. Yes, everyone loves that foundation. I do not like that foundation. I will be one of the first people to admit I don't like it, and that it is not my cup of tea. A lot of people do like it, and you know what? Good for them. I would not say it is the best foundation out there. A lot of people like it. So I can kind of see that. My problem is it's not new. If you're going to talk about new products, talk about new products. Or I'm going to go back to that Say Glow. That Say Glow thing does not last. There are better, glowier products out there that last so much longer and give such a beautiful glow on the skin without spending an arm and a leg to do so. The Armani eyeshadows, they're fine. They're fine if you want something demure, but they're not anything special. And they're really expensive for what they are. like really freaking expensive. I'm sorry. There are liquid eyeshadows that give a better impression. The About Face ones are so freaking good. And they give such an impact. They're good. They're pigmented. Even their pastels are good on the eyes. Go get one of those. They're probably 20 bucks cheaper. 20 bucks cheaper than the Armani. The Bobbi Brown eyeshadows. Like I said, if you want something demure, very quick, sure. But I don't think they're anything like... They led the charge, but they're not the most innovative stick on the market anymore. They are a classic, but they are not the most innovative. And that was part of this, was innovative. The ABH Brow Gel, the Brow Freeze Brow Gel. Haven't heard a single thing since it came out. I heard it came out. It came out. Heard nothing about it. That tells me all I need to know. And I don't buy from the brand, so it's fine. And then the Clinique Almost Lipstick. I guess, yeah, for those no makeup girlies, it looks fine. But I feel like it has no lasting power. The color doesn't stay. There are other groups that have, makeup companies that have made that similar shade in a long-lasting product. I'm sorry, if you're gonna spend almost $30 on something like that, I want it to last, at least a little bit. But I remember having a sample of it, using it, and realizing that it didn't stick for very long. Like, I took a 30-minute drive after applying it and it was gone. 30-minute drive, had to reapply as soon as I got there, and had to reapply multiple times to keep the color there. The Mario palette. I get it. Y'all know I don't like it. And I feel like there are better neutral palettes out there. Heck, the Morphe one, I get it if you have a qualm with Morphe. That's fine. You don't have to listen to this suggestion. But the Morphe one's cheaper, like $20 cheaper, and works really well. Like, blends beautifully, has way more colors than the Mario one does. A wide range of colors. And I feel like it just looks better. Just my opinion. Didn't get issues with patchiness or anything like that. So take that as you will. So best of 2024. How would we know these are the best of 2024 when 2024 is not over? Why would we start putting out articles now saying that these are the best products of 2024 when 2024 is not over? What if something comes out in one of these categories that is way better than the others? You've already announced what you thought was the best. That's why articles wait until the end of the year, and then they put their paid promotions. But I feel like this is just this shouldn't be called best of 2024. This should be called, do you like TikTok? Here are the products being promoted. Actually, it's even a year late. I feel like Clinique's, like the Clinique almost lipstick and all those are not being promoted now on TikTok anymore. We have moved on, and it's sad. I think a lot of these brands paid to be here. Some of these I agree are actually great, but I think a lot of them paid to be here. And I know that's not a shocker, but it's just frustrating when you see a lot of other brands work really hard to create amazing products and you see the same crap over and over again on these articles telling you that these are the best when there are so many products out there. So many that could be considered the greatest. I just want the integrity back that I felt like we had at one point to determine what was the best. And to be quite frank, that's probably why a lot of us watch YouTubers or TikTokers, because we feel like we get a more honest opinion than some of these companies that are putting out these articles trying to shill us these products that may not even be the best. But that's the end of my rant. At the end of the day, it's up to you what you choose, but I'm just going to be slightly disappointed in all this. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Any of those would really help the channel. I really appreciate it. And I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day.